I'm Joshua Coombes. I cut hair on the street for people in London. I cut hair for people who are sleeping rough, people who are experiencing homelessness. It started in me from feeling quite helpless. I don't know what to do when I see people sleeping in the elements. I don't know what the long-term solution is, but I realised I don't have to know to be able to impact today. I believe in conversation and time being like the best gift you can give to someone, and I found that through that and through a small thing like a haircut, it was my access point to be able to do a lot more with something so simple.
How you doing? All right? See you, man. When's the last time you had your haircut?
About a sneaky month ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably 3.
I think everyone feels really negative about a bunch of things in the world, and what do you do about them? Well, I think you have to find some way of connecting with it. I think that can grow.
When I talk to people on the streets and whatnot, and someone stops and gives their time to me, it's helping them as well. You know, they get things off their chest.
When you do something you're passionate about anyway, it's only going to lead to good things. A haircut's a great way to give some dignity, to give them some confidence and self-esteem. It shows people another side of someone, they can see themselves in a different light. But for me, it acts as a vehicle now to tell this person's story.
Now I help the other homeless people. I give them advice. They ask me for advice. Everyone knows about my story on the streets, and it feels good.
You don't have to be homeless to feel isolated. You don't have to be homeless to feel in pain. The idea of homeless has changed completely for me. This is just a human thing. It's just about people. There's so much wrapped up in this thing. The veneer is what you see with the cardboard and the sleeping bag and the person with the cup or whatever it is, but there's so many different things that are happening here.
I just want to acknowledge you. I just want to let you know that, you're not alone, that you're there.
It's not just about compassion and empathy. That's one way of describing it. It's logical as well. These things are important for your well-being. It is important to have these connections with people, and they might be complete strangers. We're hardwired to have this connection with people. It is just about a mindset, really, and changing that. The idea of volunteering my time, it's completely changed. I used to think it was something I was giving up, but now it's something I'm really getting so much out of when I go and give my time in this way. So many people are sitting around feeling really helpless and disempowered in the ways that I felt, and it's about trying to transition that into empowerment. Everything has to start with you in some way. I'm not part of a charity or a not-for-profit or an organisation. It's a hashtag. When I talk about do something for nothing, it's as much yours as it is mine. I might not have the overnight solution, but those small moments of intimacy matter.
Buddy. Cheers, mate. See you later.
Yeah, cheers.
The stuff shared between people and that listening, communicating, that's what matters to me the most. It's a very real experience to be ignored, yet the world is going on around you. I hope that people leave with more respect for themselves, but the hope is that it happens the next day too as well. My hope is that the dignity from the haircut is restored in the moment.
How you doing? All right?
Yeah, good. How are you?
What's your name?
Ben.
Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Real change doesn't happen until opinions change first. As men and masculinity and the way that it's perceived to kind of be strong, that's something that I know we need to still shake in a lot of ways and think about what that means.
Yeah, maybe just take the sides down shorter. I reckon we take a bit of length off the top.
It's weird, I used to feel that I used to have to be more of this type of guy. I've dropped that completely. I have zero part of me each day that wakes up and goes, I need to be this kind of man. I'm just me, and that feels way better.
I met this girl the other day and she just got diagnosed with MS.
Right.
So she was told.
Vulnerability can be a strength for sure.
Man, we all know what it's like to be in pain, right? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's whatever's going on.
It's nobody will ever fix my life, I've got to be the one who does it. And I'm lucky because I'm still young as well.
I try not to think of these things in a grandiose way. It's just a moment where somebody can be bothered to care that makes a difference for a complete stranger, and hopefully it's a moment that lasts. It's all about that moment with that person. I'm motivated primarily by the moments I have and the people, and then the way this is rippled and the people I'm surrounded by who are inspiring to me every day. I'm just trying to do what I can do.
If you have a bad day, you're on your own and that's it, that's life, man. You just got to deal with it. I started to feel like everybody was straight.
I think it was just becoming responsible for myself, my transition to becoming a man in a sense. Like, I don't think I was that responsible for myself before.
I want to make some sort of impact in the world,
and I was letting my life almost be lived for me in some way.
When I grew up, like, my school days were the best days of my life according to all the adults around me. Even out on the street, I've had a better life than I had in school. You know, it was really factory farmed where I was from.
Right. Are we willing to ask ourselves and admit that there's a lot more to getting the most out of someone, their potential as a human being, than just providing them with the paper material stuff that might help them to get there? I do it not because it's the right thing to do, but because it makes me feel better.
I've never had my hair like that before. Yeah, all
You
right.
can play around with it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
do your
sounds
thing,
cool,
man.
yeah.
But you got all this length on top to mess around with
Cool.
still. And
Oh, like Morrissey or something.
yeah, it is. It's a bit Morrissey.
Oh, that look all right, man.
I just want to be the best man I can be.
Yes.
It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Yeah. And I believe in what I'm doing. That's it.